Government informs Parliament no infiltration reported along Indo-China border in the last 6 months. Park infiltration bids go down. Assam Chief Minister presents subsidy to cine entrepreneurs, says scheme has potential to revive state film industry. Recovery rate of COVID-19 patients in India crosses 78% mark. Case fatality rate declines to 1.63%. Arunachal Chief Minister Pema Khandu tests positive for coronavirus. Recovery rate in Manipur now stands at 78.17%. And Union Sports Ministry to upgrade Khelo India Centres of Excellence in state including Mizoram, Manipur, Arunachal, Nagaland and Assam. Good evening viewers, welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Ashutosh Sharma, now with the details. In news from the ongoing session of Parliament first, no infiltration has been reported along the Indo-China border during the last 6 months. This was stated by Minister of State for Home Affairs Nityananda Rai in a written reply in the Rajya Sabha today. Giving details of infiltration attempts along the Indo-Pakistan border in the last 6 months, he said altogether 47 such attempts have been reported. The minister said the government has adopted a multi-pronged approach to contain cross-border infiltration, including multi-tiered deployment along the international border, line of control, improved intelligence and operational coordination. In yet another written reply in the Upper House today, Minister of State for Home Affairs G. Kishan Reddy said infiltration attempts by the Pakistani terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir have come down in the last 2.5 years. He informed altogether 143 infiltration attempts had been made in the year 2018 and 141 in the year 2019. Meanwhile, Parliament has passed the Institute of Teaching and Research in Ayurveda Bill 2020 with Rajya Sabha approving it today. The Lok Sabha has already passed the bill. The bill seeks to establish an Institute of Teaching and Research in Ayurveda and declare it an institute of national importance. The bill also has the provision to merge 3 Ayurveda institutes situated in Jamnagar, Gujarat into one. Replying to discussions, Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Harshvardhan said the government is committed to promote the ancient medicine system, including Ayurveda. He said the Ayush Ministry has initiated the process to give deemed university status to all its national institutes. On members' question why Jamnagar Institute has been selected for making an institute of national importance, the minister said it has been chosen in an objective manner as Jamnagar institutes are oldest Ayurveda institutes. In Assam, Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal today presented cheques as government subsidy to entrepreneurs to establish new cinema halls and reopening or renovation of closed and old cinema halls at a function at Assam Administrative Staff College, Guwahati. Under the scheme implemented by Assam State Film Finance and Development Corporation Limited, for the first time, government subsidies were given to 5 entrepreneurs for opening of new cinema halls and 5 entrepreneurs for reopening or renovation of closed and old cinema halls. For new cinema halls, the government will bear subsidy up to 25% or 75 lakh rupees. For renovation of cinema halls, there will be subsidy to the tune of 25 lakh rupees. And for opening of cinema halls, the government subsidy will be 50 lakh rupees. In his speech, Sonowal said the scheme has the potential to revive Assam's film industry. In India, the recovery rate of COVID-19 has further improved to 78.53%. In all, 82,961 COVID patients recovered and were discharged from the hospitals during the last 24 hours. The Union Health Ministry has said the total number of recoveries has reached 39,42,360. It said the constant increase in recoveries has ensured that the actual caseload of the country is reduced and currently comprises only 19.84% of the total positive cases. Effective implementation of test, track and treat approach has led to higher recoveries and lower fatality. Currently, India's case fatality rate is at 1.63%. The total number of positive cases has now reached 50,20,359. Presently, the total number of active cases in the country is 9,95,933. In the last 24 hours, 1,290 deaths were reported, taking the toll to 82,066. In corona update from the region, Arunachal Pradesh has reported altogether 6,466 cases with 4,658 recoveries and 13 deaths. Manipur has reported altogether 8,210 cases with 6,418 recoveries and 47 deaths. The number in Meghalaya has reached 4,036 with 2,190 recoveries and 28 deaths. In Mizoram, there are now altogether 1,480 cases with 922 recoveries. Nagaland has reported altogether 5,229 cases with 3,945 recoveries and 15 deaths. Sikkim has a total of 2,173 cases with 1,690 recoveries and 19 deaths. Lastly, Tripura has recorded the highest number of 20,150 cases with 12,435 recoveries and 217 deaths. In Arunachal Pradesh, Chief Minister Pema Khandu has tested positive for COVID-19. In a tweet, Khandu has informed that he has tested positive and is asymptomatic. He said that as per the standard operating procedure and safety of others, he is isolating himself and requested everyone who came in contact with him to adhere to the SOPs. In Manipur, a total of 239 new cases of COVID-19 have been detected, while 78 people have been discharged after recovery in the last 24 hours. A 69-year-old man from Imphal West died due to coronavirus infection, taking the COVID death toll to 47. The total number of positive cases has reached 8,210. Whereas the recovery stands at 6,418 in the state. There are 1,745 active cases at present. The recovery rate is 78.17%. In Corona update from Assam, Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma in a tweet said altogether 2,409 persons tested positive during the last 24 hours, the positivity rate being 7.35%. The total number of COVID-19 cases in the state now stands at 1,46,575 with 1,15,051 recoveries. The death toll has increased to 492. Across the globe, the total number of COVID-19 cases has risen to 2,97,37,991, whereas 2,15,48,231 people have recovered till date. Meanwhile, the death toll rose to 9,39,364. India is currently in the second place in terms of cases, while the US accounted for the world's highest number of cases at 67,88,147. The Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Package Insurance Scheme for health workers fighting COVID-19 has been extended for another 6 months. It was announced on the 30th of March this year for a period of 90 days and was extended for further period of 90 days up to 25th of September. The scheme has now been extended for another 180 days. This central sector scheme provides an insurance cover of 50 lakh rupees to healthcare providers, including community health workers, who may have to be in direct contact and care of COVID-19 patients and therefore at risk of being infected. It also includes accidental loss of life due to COVID-19. Today is International Day for Preservation of the Ozone Layer. In a tweet, Union Minister Prakash Javadekar said, World Ozone Day is observed to create an awareness related to climate change and ozone depletion. He asked people to look for ozone-free, HCFC-free, energy-efficient appliances to minimize the ozone layer impact. Union Sports Ministry has identified sports facilities in 8 states to be upgraded to Khelo India State Centre of Excellence. The identified facilities to be upgraded with an effort to identify and groom Olympic level talent will be upgraded at a cost of 95 crores 19 lakh rupees. In the first leg, the 8 states that have been approved for setting up of these centres are Odisha, Mizoram, Telangana, Manipur, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Karnataka and Kerala. The support will be in the form of infrastructure upgradation, setting up of sports science centers and also soft component in the form of quality coaches and sports science human resources, physiotherapists, strength and conditioning experts. Meanwhile, top sporting facilities have been identified in 6 more states and union territories including Assam, Dadra and Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Meghalaya and Sikkim, which will be upgraded to Khelo India State Centers of Excellence. Indian Army has geared up for any challenge in the eastern Ladakh region with state-of-the-art technologies and equipment. Indian Army in the last 20 years has mastered the art of warfare in the highest battlefields with suitable gear, food, arms and ammunition. Indian Army soldiers are feeling proud to serve in Ladakh to defend its territories. The Army has taken enough care to choose the soldiers who have served in the region earlier and withstood the tough and hostile weather conditions. With this, Indian Army is able to plug and play with normal acclimatization on arrival. The Army has improved tremendously various facilities that are required by the soldiers in temperatures varying +20 to -50 in high altitude battlefields, Fire and Fury Corps, Major General Arvind Kapoor said.
120 दिन से भी कम कर दिया है। दारचा नीमू पदम लिंक भी तैयार है।
Leading scholar of Indian classical dance, art, architecture and art history, Dr. Kapila Vatsyayan passed away this morning. She was a former member of parliament and also served as secretary to the union government in the Ministry of Education, where she was responsible for the establishment of a large number of national institutions of higher education. Dr. Vatsyayan served as the founding director of the Indira Gandhi National Centre for the Arts. She was also a recipient of the Shankardev Award, Assam. Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal expressed his condolences over her death. To end the news, the headlines once again. Government informs Parliament no infiltration reported along Indo-China border in the last 6 months. Pak infiltration bids go down. Assam Chief Minister presents subsidy to cine entrepreneurs, says scheme has potential to revive state film industry. Recovery rate of COVID-19 patients in India crosses 78% mark. Case fatality rate declines to 1.63%. Arunachal Chief Minister Pema Khandu tests positive for coronavirus. Recovery rate in Manipur now stands at 78.17%. And Union Sports Ministry to upgrade Khelo India Centres of Excellence in state including Mizoram, Manipur, Arunachal, Nagaland and Assam. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.